Hello everybody, and welcome to something a little different. By the title, you probably already know exactly what it is, so I'll just get down to the juicy things. But first, just want to say my voice sounds a little bit quiet. I'm recording this rather late, and I'm trying not to wake up my folks, so that's exactly why I probably don't sound as energetic or announced as I normally do. But I would like to welcome you all to a parkour map. Now, see, here's the thing. I love parkour maps as much as the next guy. I love playing them, absolutely love playing them. And something that a lot of you guys really don't know about me is I actually used to be a map builder quite a while ago. A long while ago, actually. Like, has it been 2 years yet? It's close to 2 years. I used to build Capture the Wool maps back when they were relevant. And we used a couple of those on the Nexus, but that was long after I had created them. I made about 4 of them, and they were all with World Ed and stuff, so I'm not an experienced builder, and I still, struggle with, like, finer decorations and things like that, but in terms of World Ed, I'm very good. So I decided one day, with Kara as well, to go back and build a parkour map, actually. So this is a map that Kara and I built. I did the actual structure of the map itself, and Kara did the hub here as well. I did like the ideas and stuff, and Kara did the hub as well as the technical stuff like the redstone. Well, not redstone, but command blocks and things like that. But the map is called Illuminated Lanes, and it's a fairly simple parkour map, honestly. The map looks very decorative, I should say. That's Kara's touch, not mine, with flowers and things like that. But I think one of the cool features about this map is actually the fact that, number one, it takes place in a very interesting biome. It's called a Mesa biome. It's like Mesa F or something. I don't know what the F is called for. I think it's forest. I think it's what it stands for. It's like a mesa forest. It's really, it's got a really interesting kind of background to it. The map download is a little large just because you're in a natural area. But, and by the way, if you guys actually want to download the map before I showcase it, all links and stuff will be in the description, because by the time I put this video out, it will be available on Planet Minecraft to download from there, so you guys can play it and post your times and stuff like that too, and your opinions and things like that. But apart from that, one of the really cool things about the map is it's a lane map. It's a race map, basically, and you actually have options of how many players there are. So, for example, the map, a typical race, like a race map. Sorry, my pronunciation is really bad this late at night. You could just put in 4 lanes, and, if you only had one person, you could just play it on that. I myself find it a little lonely. Like, if I'm playing, like, a map that's made for 2 people, for me to do it alone, it feels a little weird. So, there's actually options. 1 player, 2 player, 3 player, and 4 player. So for example, if you go to 1 player and you step on the pressure plate, it'll actually just teleport you to a single race lane. And this is the map itself. It's a fairly simple map. It's my first one that I've done in terms of parkour, so I'm kind of learning the ropes and things like that. But it'll teleport you to a 1 lane, and if you go back to the hub and you say, oh, I've got 3 people, then you go to here, and it'll teleport you to a 3-lane one. It's in a completely different location. It's not any redstone trickery or anything. Don't think about that. It's just different teleportations. Look at how cool that is. So we'll go to the 4th one just to kind of show you guys. The color scheme that I did for it is probably one I'll be keeping throughout all of my maps if I do any of these. But this is the main part of the parkour. If you guys want to play it, again, I would strongly recommend you're not watching this, because I'm going to actually play through the map itself, so you don't want to get spoiled. There's 10 levels, 10 kind of checkpoints. I was very forgiving with the checkpoints because the map's not too hard, but it's meant to be kind of for, like, intermediate players in a way. I think a difficult thing about building parkour maps is I consider myself very good at parkour, Minecraft parkour. So I think it's challenging to me, might be very, very straining and raging to other people. It's still raging, so I don't really know, like, what the skill level is on this. So download it and let me know if it's actually, like, too easy or too hard. I have no idea. But the first level is relatively simple. I did a lot of trolling with this map too, kind of. The first little troll is if you try jumping here, there's actually invisible blocks, so you actually have to do the 4-block distance through momentum. So if you were to go here, you would have to hit, and over, and you got it. That's the first level. Second level is relatively simple. I'm kidding. Invisible blocks for my friend in this. You would make that jump and actually properly make it. So you do, like, the little alley-oop. I'm tired. And if you didn't want to do that, you can just do the little hook on the ladder thing. And then you go over here, and this is just like a little pathway that I kind of was a little bit, I don't know, kind of messy with. in terms of the invisible blocks and things like that. I don't know why. I just kind of like to mess with your mind a little bit on these things, which is why I was so forgiving with the checkpoints. The third one is relatively simple. You go up here and you jump through and you do all that. The fourth one, actually, there's a pattern to the map, at least that keeps for one lane before it becomes trolly. There's two things that you can do. This is actually inspired by another map that Rob and Preston and I played, and I think Vic did too. I can't recall though. It was where you do like these little ladder spin-arounds. I can't actually remember the map, but it was like a winter map or something like that for Christmas. So you have the option of doing that, or you can go through here, and the blocks, the illuminated, the lanterns actually show where blocks are on the map. So you can take that, or you can go for the 4-block jumps, whichever you find easier. And the same thing plays over here. The illuminated blocks, actually missed that. The illuminated blocks up until this point actually show where the blocks are. And this was a little bit of a troll here. Let me just go ahead and show you guys real quick. This is how the actual map layout of it works for here, and you can see like the little, yeah, little barrier blocks. So you go here, and it's actually around like this, and then you jump over, and then from here, wait until all these disappear, so you guys aren't spoiled about anything. This is a little trolling one too. You jump down here, and you think you're gonna fall, and then you get caught by the ladders, and your goal is to just jump out here, and it's fairly easy, just a little trickery, and you don't actually fall here, just a little barrier blocks again. So you just keep doing this until you're able to actually clip the jump, which is relatively easy. And then speed comes into play on here, which I feel like speed in a parkour map. The next one I do will probably consist of mainly speed. Kind of jumps like these. But, you know, it's relatively simple, long platforms. There's one really hard jump right here, right toward the end of it. Oop. You gotta literally get it, like, right at the end. Yeah, right about there. That's pretty much the extent of it. And then from here, little side ladder jumps, and I did, like, slime block jumps as well. And then this is something that I actually didn't do intentionally, but I wound up keeping because I'm a dick. You have this exact lane right here, and then I copy and pasted it over to make more room in the map, and I kept the exact one for repetition purposes. I don't know why I did. I guess just like, you know, to test you. You know, if it tricked you up the first time, well, how much can you do it again? And then this is the other one too. It's kind of like a little maze of these guys that you gotta kind of traverse over. It's not really too much of a maze necessarily, because it's pretty easy to tell where you need to go. Oh, failed that there. Because all the other ones are 1-block highs, because I didn't really feel like making them higher and recalibrating the whole thing and probably adding less jumps than there should be. And then once you get all these, you know, you climb up here and you run down and you beat the map. And then once you get to here, you know, it'll tell you Cyan has finished. And for instance, if you were to go to, say, you know, like if you were playing Lime and you won, it's all the way back here, it would say Green has finished, or Lime, whatever it is. And it would teleport you back to the start with game mode, or game mode, I think it's whatever game mode you were originally in. The map's meant to be played in game mode 0. But, yeah, it's pretty much an overview of the map. It's relatively fun. Definitely let me know your times on it. I might do, like, a little speedrun or something like that. But I'm trying to convince a couple of the guys from the pack to record it as well. I think Preston and Lachlan are both pretty hyped for it. Haven't talked to anybody else about it since I made it, which this took less than a day, by the way. I was pulling an all-nighter, actually, when I made this too, and Kara and I finished it up the day after, and then I still have to make the forum posts and stuff, but everything's all good in the map itself. But, yeah, what I'm probably going to do is have them play it, and then have me, like, sneakily be in the back of the call just to observe them while they do it, so that'll be fun. But, yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this. It's a little bit of a different video again, but if you guys would like to see me create more parkour maps, because I can do this stuff, you know, fairly easily. It's nothing spectacular. I'm not a big builder, so if I do more parkour maps, it'll probably be around this style of, like, the lane racing, because I find that the most fun. In the same kind of layout structure, but, you know, obviously different parkour itself. But if you guys would like that, definitely be sure to leave some support, because that's probably going to judge whether or not I do. Although I would assume you guys would like to, because I said it on Twitter, and you guys, like, and some of you freaked out about it. And I like building maps too. It's just like a fun little hobby, and it's fun for my girlfriend and I too, just to kind of hang out and things like that. But yeah, Kara's my girlfriend, for those that don't know, if I didn't address that in the beginning of the video. I feel like I need to, because some people don't know her. But if you're new to the channel, hello. But yeah, yeah, you guys can download it in the description if you'd like to. Play it out. It's fairly simple. Again, more than likely, you'll have more fun if you play it with some other people. But if not, there's single lane support, you know, for people who maybe just want to do it on their own, which is, hey, what I'm doing right now. But anyways, I'll catch you guys next time. And like I said, if I get a lot of support on this, I'll probably wind up making more parkour maps and kind of having like my own little series to them, which would be pretty sick. And definitely be sure to keep an eye out on the PAX parkour, just their channels and stuff like that. I'll probably put a link to them if they do a video on it in the description. So if there's no video in the description, they've either done it and I'm lazy, or they didn't, or they did and or they haven't done it yet, basically. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know your times. Let me know your thoughts on the map. Constructive criticism would be awesome as well. What I did good, what I think I should improve on, or just like general directions of where I should go. Kept it very simple, very friendly, very, you know, just a little rage-inducing, but you know, overall, just a very fun and friendly, light atmosphere. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you enjoyed, and take care. Ciao!